This is the StarCraft 2 BSG Cup. We are at Game 2 of the finals, and we have Guppy here in the top right-hand corner as the pink Zerg. And at the bottom left here, I'm actually still in shock about this. Flaminflier playing as Purple Terran. I've always seen him play Protoss, so I don't know what made him change to Terran for this map, but hey, we'll have to wait and see what happens here with his build. Might try something really crazy. Map is Steps of War. This is a really odd choice for a Zerg player to pick. Steps of War being the one map I do not play. Like, when I do ladder, I don't like ticking maps off because I like to learn them all, but I tick off Steps of War. I don't like this map at all. So, hey, we'll have to see what he can do here. Might have some crazy rush here. He is building a drone. Building a drone, so he's not going for us. Whoa, hang on a sec. What the heck is this? Double extractor. Oh, double extractor tricks. Okay, that's what he's doing here. So he's just building up. What you do is you get to 10 drones, and then what you do is you build 2 extractors, and then build 2 drones, and then you cancel 2 extractors, and you have suddenly 12 out of 10 supply. Sorry, I got confused there for a second. Brain obviously not turned on. Thought he was going for like quick mutas or something like that. But no, this map's quite interesting. I don't know why he's picked it. So whether he wants to do like an early push or something like that. The problem with this map is that Zerg generally want 3-4 bases. Like, that's what you want to aim for. The problem with this map is that, well, first of all, if he attacks you, usually you want time to build units up. In this map, if he attacks you, you have to have units ready, because it's just such a small ground distance. The other one is, this base is so hard. Like, this base is fine. You can hold this at the ramp, but the third base is impossible to take. What do you take? You take this one here, and then you've got to defend sort of like this big ramp here, and this ramp here. Both of them quite large. And then what about the fourth? Really, like the gold down next to your opponent's natural, or maybe the gold on the other side. Not really that great. But still, hey, we'll see what he does on this map. Obviously, he picks a map, so he likes it. So maybe you want to do some early marine, or not marine, early roach push or something. To wait and see. We'll have to keep an eye on his build now. Should get spawning pool soon. Here from Flame, and we do have a Rax going down. He's walling off as well. Obviously knows how to wall off, but that doesn't really show how good he is at the game yet. We'll have to wait and see how he does play Terran. Orbital going up, and we do have here a bit of drone chasing SCV right now. Kind of tried to steal his minerals perhaps, and he's just chasing him back to his base. I don't know, should have pulled that back unless he wants to scout. He will lose that drone to that marine. Trying to kill a marine with a drone is never a good idea. Could have pulled that back to his base and have a free harvester. But yeah. Was attacking there for a second there. Don't know what he was attacking. I was keeping an eye on that too well. And let's see what he can do from here. We do have that obviously fast hatch going up here. We do have the spawning pool and extractor up. So from here, I want to know what the Zerg does. Is he going to go for that roach? Or into like a quick push? So the longer the game goes on, there's a roach warren right there. So he's going for an early roach push. He loves that early roach warren. The problem is right now, if he took a few marines, like he didn't build it. First of all, he didn't build a tech lab. If he didn't build a tech lab and push forward with 3 marines, he could take out this entire expansion. He had nothing to build, and we'll force him to build some Zerglings, which he's not building it at all. He's getting a Marauder with this. I would prefer a Reaper, dare I say. A lot of people like, oh, Reapers are nerfed, but one Reaper to scout early on is great. You also put a bunker up, and you can throw the Reaper inside the bunker and kill basically any hatchery it's sitting next to. So many things you can do with a Reaper, and they're fairly cheap if you're going for the tech lab anyway, which obviously you want stim packs. Down here, 2 more Raxes, both, or one getting a reactor, one getting a tech lab. So this will be a marine Marauder push, dare I say. I think marines are stronger against Zerg these days, to be honest with you, especially with 4 banelings. Although, with the roach growing up, going Marauder, good idea. So, hey, we'll see what they can do. Just checking the drone count real quickly again. Obviously, it's pretty even right now, really. Zerg really only hasn't had this base up for long. He has not got a queen here to really take great use of this base. Once the queen starts hitting that base, you'll start seeing the lava count increase quite large. You have 3 roaches here. Is he attacking with this? What's he doing with these roaches? They're just walking forward, are they? No, they're pulling back. You damn them selected for a second there. Just checking production, see what else he's building. Building a lot of roaches, so getting one more drone, but another roach being built, and Overlord obviously capping himself. That's one thing as Zerg to keep an eye on. If you do go roaches, just keep an eye on your Overlord count, because you can, like, honestly, 4 drones will knock you over. Pushing forward here, I don't know if being in front of the wall is a great idea, but he has a lot of stuff. He's pulling back, he has got a hole in that wall. Actually, I don't mind that hole too much, actually. In fact, I probably would have chased that down. Custom shells, no, not going for custom shells. You should. Definitely a great upgrade. It's pretty quick as well, and it will slow that down. He could have picked off that last roach, and obviously, like I always say, if you can kill a free unit, awesome. Okay, what else have we got going on here? Really, not much. Both players just macroing up a bit. That guy's a lot of Zerglings actually. Is he getting a Baneling nest to go with that? No Baneling nest yet. He's going for his lair though. So lair time is quite interesting. Think about Zerg is Roaches and Banelings in tier 1 are okay. It's really when you hit tier 2 and you can get Zergling speed, not Zergling speed, Baneling speed and Roach speed that really start doing well. We see a push here. This is actually really, really bad for the Zerg player, but he pulls back for some reason. He had way too much stuff. The Zerg Terran player, this is going to... Oh, stims and engages again. Good kiting, doesn't need to kite now, he just needs to turn around and start shooting these units down. Not much there left, you can just attack move in now, he's practically... That's basically, you can kill this expansion, he's practically so far ahead. One roach down, attacking with drones, he's not even doing that. Oh yes, he is, there he is. Stims again, doesn't quite kill the roaches, needs to get those roaches down. You get the queen, that'll be big, and needs to pull away now, needs to run away, does not want to be... Well, move into the main. Why not? These are all going to be Zerglings popping out now. And these are going to basically crush his push unless he can reinforce. He isn't reinforcing with enough. There are roaches out. These ones will pop out and get surrounded and kill these units. Do not pull back nearly fast enough, but I have to keep an eye on this now. He might actually kill a few units. He has pretty good micro. Obviously, his units are starting to get quite low. He needs to stop shooting. He's still rallying units in there. These Marines get picked off. Stims and runs away. If you pull back when I said to pull back, he wouldn't have lost that many units and he would have been in a decent position now. Although, keep in mind, he is still in a very good position. He did pretty much clear out this base, kill that queen. Queen kills quite big. He's pulling units back now, but he's still building lings. That's the main part of that attack, is to force him to make attacking units. Just imagine if they were drones. His econ would have been crazy. He's doing great timing pushes here. He's getting... What upgrades is he getting? He needs to be getting his upgrades for his Marines and his Marauders. He does not have either, and he's not getting either? No, he's not getting either. He's getting a starport though, so looking to get medivacs. He has got a, well, that's interesting, like some tanks to go with that as well. Starting to look really, this is a really solid play by Flamin. Also getting the command center going down, building it on the low ground. That's a good idea. I would be tempted to do another push as soon as the medivacs come out, to be honest with you. But obviously doesn't have a reactor ready for that yet, so interesting. I would have had a reactor ready for that. I would have used the factory to build that reactor personally. That's me. Zerg player realizing he's a bit behind now. Is he going to push out? Checking income tab real quickly again. 29 to 26, fairly even, slightly advantage to the Zerg player now. So we'll have to wait and see what they can do here. Although to be honest, Marine Ball starts getting large. That's when this push doesn't do anything at all really. Pushing out again. This is a really good time. His opponent is just starting to build drones. Starting to get a few roaches, but he went drone happy. This will force him to build more units instead of expanding something like that. In fact, that is a really awesome position. He doesn't need to siege for those rocks. Stims up, does some shoot. He doesn't want to get surrounded, which is awesome. Kills all the lings, and now he's going to kill his roaches. And all the lures are basically alive. He doesn't need to stop shooting, just attack move at this point. But he doesn't realize that. You'll lose shots if you don't attack him. There we go. Oh, beautiful custom shells. See, free roach. Beautiful. Stims again. Runs in. You got to be careful with stimming though. You don't want to stim willy-nilly because obviously you lose a lot of health. Killing roaches. Gets that roach. Beautiful. Okay, if you can kill all these drones, he's going to be in a great position here. He's going to get a few of them. If you didn't stop shoot so much, if he just gets his hatchery, he's going to be in such a commanding position. I think he may have taken this game already. That hatchery kill is going to put him so far ahead. All he needs to do now is pull back and macro. He does not need to attack. In fact, you can almost rally units in. Put that back. If he rallies units in, he can do well. Or if he pulls back and macros, he can also win. We do have spine calls going down here. This is a panic button. Basically, he doesn't want to lose right now. Spine call is up. That will die fairly quickly. Medivac does fly in. In mind for all the stimming, a lot of units here on low health. In fact, you probably should pick this up with a medivac and just fly away. I would like to see that, to be honest. He does have quite a bit of energy. All he's got to do is wait for reinforcements. Zerg player right now is significantly behind. Obviously on the base. Spine call does go down. Zerglings here doing very well. See what you do at this point is you pick all your units up and fly away and abandon those two orders. The Queen could pick that medivac up, choosing not to. All you gotta do now is rally units here and pin him in his base. You do not need to do anything besides that. And because you got two bases, obviously you need to start building SCVs for this base. Let's not go into that though. You're gonna win eventually. Obviously his main can get mined out very soon. Only 600 minerals in that patch. I'm sure the rest of them are pretty similar. But hey, Ling's coming out now. I did hear shooting for a second there. He's killing overlords. Oh, I see. These four here are in a very poor position here. This medivac needs to come in, pick them up. Beautiful. That one's a free kill if he wants to go for it. But Zerg's spreading his army out, I don't like so much. Maybe he's just trying to do some damage to this overlord here. Maybe he's just trying to be smart. But really, keep your army as a ball, and these Zerglings won't be as important. He is going for banelings now. Too little too late. Very marauder heavy. In fact, if he uses the marauders as shields, those banelings will do very little damage. He's going to kill his overlord though. Is that going to supply cap him? No. Nowhere near. He's going to push in here. Banelings will be done. He's seen it. And he's going to shoot banelings. Or you want the banelings to connect with the marines. Now, this is the point where you want to group your marines and your marauders in the second spot. What is this building? That is a hatchery. He's in a good position here. He's got 4 banelings left. If they hit, they're going to do quite a bit of damage. In fact, he's going to move around here. In fact, spawning pool. Might be worth targeting that down. Banelings coming in. Whoa, banelings do a lot of damage there. 4 marauders left though. That's still a lot of damage. He's going to pick up his queen's queen pretty big. He is going to get that queen. And because he's got that queen, it's going to be a lot harder to get units now. No way to inject his hatchery. So basically, this little lava he gets now is the last inject he gets. And he's not going to be able to get any more. Well, the probe's dying. The drone's dying now, so really quite interesting. He's going to keep doing zerglings until he's going to fall so far behind. He's still on one base, and look at some of these minerals now. They're starting to get to that really sort of small, pathetic looking area, so he needs to expand. He put that hatchery there. Don't know why. Could have probably tried somewhere else. 3 kills here for the Zerg player, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go, 3 kills for Zerg player, so just keep in mind what you're rallying, guys, so you don't lose. So Tank's out now, and he's expanding. Oh, this is such a commanding position from Flame. If he loses this game from here, I'll be quite surprised. Just checking the income tab. Oh, it was already open, but do you know, only 16 harvesters, he's only got 1 on gas. Yeah, only got 1 guy on gas. Realizing he needs a lot of zerglings and spine crawlers, obviously. He needs to push them up. The spine crawlers need to be at this choke point as well. But then again, he can drop behind. He does have medivacs. If this turns into a long game, I'm going to be disappointed. He's so far ahead. Him being Flaminflier. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. Siege tech not quite done. It is about halfway done. So once siege tanks are up, it's going to be pretty much GG. He only can build really banelings, zerglings, and roaches for a bit. He's getting infestation pits, so he's got a lair. Smart move. I mean, it's the right tech to go, but yeah, too little, too late. I think that's the problem with this map, though, for Zerg. If your opponent attacks, you haven't got time to build those units. You seriously just die. That's what just happened. His opponent attacked, and he didn't have enough units, and he saw him move out, but he had no way of really stopping him. So, hey. Terran player now, just look at this production tab, look at that, there's a lot of stuff there. Here we go, Zerg going for Nidus. Now, what you do with the Nidus is you go on the back of his base and try and win the game with it. I did this early on against Protoss players when they actually wall me in with cannon. I do it and win the game usually with it, but this late in the game, it's not going to do that much. It's not going to win the game, it's probably going to lose in the game. It's quite a heavy gas sink. Siege tanks here, sieging up at the bottom of the ramp. I like that because you can move you guys forward and either tank push, keeping in mind if you had side up here, you could actually probably hit this hatchery as well. So he's going to move in with his units, and these tanks are going to offer support from back here. And yep, so you can see the hatchery getting slided there. This is just a dangerous position here for the Zerg player. If he takes out these spine crawls, he's going to be in such a good spot. This Zergling's going to come in now. Siege tank range, I'm going to try and keep an eye on this so you know how far away they can shoot. They're actually moving a bit far forward out of siege tank range. As soon as they pull back, bang. The problem is there's friendly damage going on there. He pulled some of his units up. It's fairly poor engagement. What he needs to do is he needs to move his medevac up here in sight for his siege tank. So his siege tank can shoot this hatchery and kill his hatchery for no loss at all. He needs to, and obviously rally in more marines, marines being quite a strong unit here. There's the Nidus in the back of the base. So coming in now, trying to do a bit of an all-in. Didn't actually kill the Nidus. Now one thing to keep in mind is that it's 3 SCVs can kill the Nidus before it spawns if you react fast enough. But hey, this is looking like it's doing quite a good amount of damage. Terran player moving in now. If this turns into a base race, dare I say Terran wins because they have this thing called lifting off buildings. And you should be lifting off these buildings. It's waiting a little bit too late for these ones here. But yeah, this could be a base race. But Terran player's not going to lose that. Spine crawls could change that up though. This is a really interesting change of game, really.